Good day. Well, we got a little bit of a rain shower come through last night. Daryl got about 1.25 inches of rain up by his place, and at my place I got about 3.5 tenths. So in the middle it got around that 1/2 inch. So corn and beans, great rain for that. Pasture, it was a good rain for that. And the alfalfa, that stuff, all good rain. Oats, we actually started swathing yesterday. I opened up the field. Wasn't expecting it to go, but we thought we'd open it up. It's good to go. So now with the rain, it's we're hoping to get the swather going this afternoon and get some oats down. So last couple days we've been spending in the shop. This combine is just about ready. We have a few pieces we need to pick up. Some of the slats for our feeder house of these slats. We have 2 that we need to fix on the rear feeder house. And then this combine, I think, is just about ready to go. And the other one, yeah, I think it is ready. So we've been cleaning up, got a lot more room here. The other side, we're waiting on the electrician to do the lights. We've moved some stuff over and we're waiting for them to put the lights in, but we've got threw the boat in here so it didn't get wet. But yeah, we've got some stuff in here already moved over and getting this side cleaned up. So yeah, a lot more room. The lights make it bigger, feel bigger, and we've also done lots of cleanup. So we're gonna head out. I'm gonna go do a couple up and downs just to make sure everything's working fine. Parker is busy washing the planter, getting it completely, we had it cleaned up but not 100%, so we're getting it 100% cleaned up now, and then we can put it away. So he's doing that. Peter's on his way with 7715, and he's going to hopefully get cutting that forage down. So it's hot, it's sunny, and looking forward to getting harvest going here.
My job today is to get grain cart hooked up and ready to go. It was supposed to be an easy job, and now it's not so much. Been doing a bit of looking into it. What you're gonna see is I've got my little iPad here, and my numbers are all over the place jumping. And what we've diagnosed it down to is here last year we had a problem with mice got into the frame of the cart and ate some wires. We fixed them and it worked great last year, but for some reason this year it is not working. So what seems to be when my red and white wires get close. So if my green ones, green and black are together, no problem. Even green, black, and my ground, we got no problem. But as soon as I put them together, so I go just for kicks and giggles, go tear, and I put everything together and we're not doing anything, all of a sudden I am like all over the place. Those numbers are not supposed to jump around like that. And the more I play with these wires, the more they jump around. So we've got a bit of a problem right here. Talked to my buddy there, Dean, over at Triple Star Manufacturing. They do a lot of scale sales and stuff. So he's helping me out. What we're gonna do actually, we're gonna go back and we're gonna cut this bad area out. And we're going to try joining it up again. So
I'm back again. We're cutting our forage crop here. So on the right track is a little warm. But we're cruising along at 8.5, 9 mile an hour. Could go a little faster, but I don't want the tractor to warm up here. So, and hopefully we'll bale it and flap it tomorrow with a tube wrapper. So yeah, this spot is a little weedy here. A lot of ragweeds in this area. And it's just this little part of the field. We'll keep those bales separate and yeah. I also hit a tree. Mirror's not broken, by the way. But it's all good.
Yesterday I did the opening loop. I got 3 headlands done on both sides and 5 passes done on this side. Daryl got a little antsy and he actually decided to pull him with the combine, and he wanted to do a test to see how long it took to get full. Didn't take very long, so that's a good sign. But it was still very wet. So oats we typically cut a little on the green side, just a tad. If you wait too long, it'll shell out. So we'll make sure it's good to go and see what we can get done. It's a little bit trickier swathing today. If I touch the ground at all, because of that little bit of rain, the sun hasn't been able to get at it to dry it out. So the ground's a little bit tacky, and immediately my knife wants to push dirt. So oats has a pretty decent stand here. It's fairly uniform across the field. As you look out, I got roughly 50 passes left to do on this field. So 50 passes, 3/4 of a mile. It's a little, let's think, what, 37 miles at 3.5 miles. I got 10 hours of swathing, so roughly. So we probably won't finish today. Hopefully we can get a good chunk done. Right now I'm going about 3.8 mile an hour. I'll start speeding up. Typically we swath oats in that 4 to 4.5 mile an hour. We'd rather go a little bit on the slow side and making a really nice swath, and that way harvesting, the nicer the swath, the easier it goes through the combine. Do a divide down the middle of the field, and the rationale behind that is this is 3/4 of a mile long at 35 feet. Our combines should hold roughly 500 bushels of oats in, depending on how heavy it is. Could be more, but right around 500 bushels of oats. And if it's yielding decent, we cannot make 3/4 of a mile there and back. So when Daryl did his, you can see there's a swath there that got skipped. When Daryl did that pass, he didn't, if it yields the way that pass, if the whole field yields like that pass does, even at a little over 1/4 mile there and back, well, 3/8 of a mile. 3/8 of a mile there and back we won't be able to do. So I'm hoping that's the case, but we get what we get, and be thankful for it. So
got them all nicely soldered. I've got lots of layers of electrical tape. So we're gonna go and try this again. I had the boys sitting on different corners of it. Everything seems to be much better now. So now we're gonna actually go put a little bit of oats in there and see what it weighs, see if it works.
Alright, well, I've had Parker go in here for a little bit. I'm gonna let him be. And looks like he's got things under control. I'm gonna go see how Peter's making out and then head back to the shop. So, you good to go?
Yep.
Right on. Thanks, buddy.
Yep.
Well, it looks like Peter's having a good run here. He's about half done, I would guess, or close to it. Some of this stuff is drying down pretty good already. Hoping that we can bail this tomorrow. That's the hopes. It's Tuesday and they're calling for rain on Thursday, so hopefully this dries up enough that we can bail and wrap it before the rain. You look in here, there's lots of oats. Oats is by far the majority. I also had underseeded this field into Italian ryegrass, and there's lots of grass coming in here too, so yeah. Well, I nicely treated Parker off for supper, so he could go back. And I was on my second up and down, and I broke down, so I should have let him keep going. I'm not sure exactly what happened, but my knife stopped working from over there. So something to do with my knife is broken, and when I get to the shop I'll find out whether it's something I can fix right now or whether it needs parts. So. Okay, our knife broke right here. We're gonna rip this apart and see if we have a joiner.
Each knives have to come off just the two beside it.
Just let me see what I. This is what I want my impact. Well. This one. Did you bring a ratchet? Perfect.
Yes.
Ratchet. I think that guard should be able to come off. If we had a hammer, we could hammer those.
That'd be off.
Nope. Either these are my third pass or my third pass or my fifth pass. I can't remember.
I was only gone like 15 minutes.
Then it was my third pass.
right here?
Right here. Yeah, that's supposed to be.
Oh, sorry.
Put your weight there. Put your weight down.
Nope.
Wait.
So we do not have what we need.
Well
The
done.
other option we have is welded it up for night tonight. This is up here.
Oh, it's together.
Together. You know what? I don't want them together. I need the grinder and my welder set up. I can grind this out, weld that up.
We need to get more than
Yeah, we can get those, but
yeah. No. He says it'll be 40%. You want me to get that?
typically when these break, they break right over top of a hole because that's the weak spot. This one happened to break beside it, so that makes it a lot easier to fix. Just hopefully it holds. I got it fairly nice and smooth. Gotta make sure that holds good, and then we're back together and we're going.
Okay.
Take your park brake off. Alright, this is where it happened. It was a quick fix, and hopefully it'll last longer than, hopefully it'll last a while, at least tonight. Okay, now it took a half hour to fix. Nice when the fields are close to the yard and they can be breakdowns like that. can't go too late because of the green in it. If you go too late, you can. It's hard on the knife. So we already broke that one, so we don't want to do that again. But if we don't get rain, hopefully we can be combining this field by within the next 2 or 3 days. So anyway, I'm excited for harvest to be coming, and yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for taking the time to watch, and have yourself a good one.